YouTube, it's Justin the Snap-on Junkie. How the fuck are you guys doing today?
Do you remember me when your world comes crashing down? I want to be there. God is looking down on the Jesus.
So, today I thought we're going to do a different type of video. We're going to change it up. A lot of people out there, well, some of you guys been wondering, how do you do YouTube and all this stuff? How do I edit videos? What software am I using? How does my computer work? All that type of shit. So, and how I kind of pick to do edit videos. So I thought what I would do is, for you guys out there maybe that are thinking about starting a channel, I'm going to show you how easy it is to fucking edit videos. This is not this fucking difficult. Alright, so you guys can make better content out there for people to watch, like me and all the millions of people on YouTube, so you guys can start figuring it out. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. First thing, get a good camera with good audio equipment. Nice, clean picture. You want to see your beautiful face. Even if you don't have a beautiful face, if you just show your hands, maybe you're a jazz handser, I don't fucking know. But anyway, fucking get a camera so we can see, you know, a cell phone works great too. The new iPhones, the cameras are fucking great. If you know how to use them and you know how to pick a frame rate and how to edit that frame rate to get it to the best quality that you can. And your audio. You know what I'm saying? Learn to speak into the phone and do a whole bunch of different shit and try to segment your video together. So I thought I'd, you know, like, it's just whatever. Then you're going to need some good editing software. Hard Knocks is for you. No more pirated software, guys, because you're going to get frustrated and all that shit very fast, and you're going to want to give up on YouTube when you really could, you know, learn how to use this thing, and you're going to be better. Now, I have, let's go over here to the camera. All right, so I have this Apple that I just bought. I'm absolutely in love with this thing, the MacBook Pro, 15-inch screen, all the wazoo shit. I use Final Cut Pro. I already have the video clipped up, or, you know, I have everything in the computer and all that stuff. Usually I choose to edit one video at a time because I'll run out of iCloud space for some reason. I don't know how the fuck this does it. So I got all my videos, all my clips in there, and I clip everything together. I don't try to shoot. When I first started, I tried to shoot one fucking, you know, just like one video from start to finish. And that's fucking hard to do, let me tell you. It's fucking difficult. But I respect the guys out there that kind of don't edit and can get it together, because it makes them better when you start learning how to editing software. So this is just kind of like a behind the scenes, like you see the finished product, but how do we get to that finished product? So I thought I'd like to show you how we do that. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'll try to keep it as short as I possibly can, but I'll probably show you how I clip it all together and pick all that stuff out and all that stuff. And it's just a little bit of different content. We'll try this. But all right. So we got our movie here. I just title it Very Simple Things. I'm going to click here. Highlights the whole movie. I'm going to drag it down into my timeline. Alright, now see how this popped up here? Okay, so I'm shooting in 2.7K, and this is the resolution frame rate. Now what I want to do, makes the file really big, but this is how lately you guys have said, like, it really feels like you're standing next to me when I'm working on stuff. So this is how I'm doing it. So I go here, and I'm going to 4K, and it switches it to 38. That's my resolution, okay? Now, what this does is now every clip that I pull down in here will automatically go to that thing. So let's get some volume here. All right. And then we hit... in the fuck are you guys? Well, we got to go back here because now we're up here. All right. Fuck. So... Alright, so as you can see, we got a bunch of shit that we got to get out of there. And we're going to stop this. Now with Apple shit, you just hit B. I'm going to blade this out, hit A, select, Command X, edited that out.
Hey YouTube, it's Justin the Snap-on Junkie. How in the fuck are you guys doing today?
Okay, then we're going to stop right there. Alright, we're going to hit B again. Going to clip that out, hit A, hit P, highlight this, move it over a little bit, okay? Now what we need to do is we need to go up here and grab a clip out of here of kind of shit that we're working on, and we want to pick something interesting, okay? So I have this, I went to my favorite hardware store, okay? So now we're going to show that we're working on the trucks, okay? Let's see here, let's grab somewhere right in here. Alright, so we gotta come up here, move this down. Shit, I hate when it does this. So, okay, so we just want to grab this little clip right here, and we know we're going to clip another one together, so we're going to get something that's pretty interesting here, okay? Because you want to get something that's interesting. Alright, and this tells me the clip's about 6.8 seconds. So I'm going to grab 6.2. I'm going to bring this down. I'm going to pull the volume out of it. So we got no volume. Okay, we got that one. Now let's go to the hardware store and show the people there. We're going to go here to this section. I'm going to slide this over. That looks pretty good. I'm going to come down here, chop all this shit out. This is what's good about good editing software, because you can fucking use it to do really cool shit. So we know we want to make this about another 6 seconds. Grab this clip, come down here, pull this off, make sure we got this tight right here. And then what we're going to do is select, cut that out. Alright, now what we do is I always come back and take a look.
Hey YouTube, it's Justin the Snap-on Junkie. How in the fuck are you guys doing today?
Alright, so now that we can see we got these two clips tied together for our intro. Alright, and I change this up every week depending on what we got going on.
So today we're going to get you...
Alright, and then we know we got that. Then what you do is you come up here to your title. Alright, and we're going to pick, I kind of like, you can do this kind of title. This kind of title is difficult to use that I found. This title does not work. We can do flare, you know, all this shit here. That's difficult to use. So we can use this rotate 3D. We're going to pull this one down. Alright, and then we're going to come over here. Stop this right there. Okay, so we're pretty close. Alright, then what I got to do is come up with a title. I'll have to speak into my phone and do all that shit so I get all the spelling right. But we're going to call it, you know, truck repair, how to fix a brake, or fixing a brake relay valve, and a tour of my favorite hardware store. And then, you know, that'll be there, but it's not going to show up because we're jamming. You know, the conversion of this thing is not strong enough to do 4K rendering and show this title. It'll be kind of bloppy, but I'll show that to you. So as you can see, I'm going to click this. Alright. As you can see here, I got the title, How to Fix a Brake Relay Valve, and a tour of my favorite hardware store. And you can see that we picked a color that shows up pretty good on that stuff. Alright? Okay, now we need to pick music. Now this software is really good. This is all my iTunes songs here. Alright, let's see. We need to pick something that kind of says what we're doing, you know, and all that stuff. So, let's see, what do we want here? Do we want a little Guns N' Roses on this one? You know, we want something kind of upbeat that the people have heard the song and kind of know what it is. That's what I kind of do. You know, we can try this one. We haven't used that one, but there we go. So we'll go through, and then I can't leave it on too long or they'll fucking, you know, unmonetize my video, and that's not what we're working on here. So we'll kind of show people that we have, you know, we care, and we switch this up every time. That's what I try to do. As I picked out the best part of the song, so you can kind of see how this goes here.
Hey YouTube, it's Justin the Snap-on Junkie. How in the fuck are you guys doing today?
See how this works? And then it just says we're fucking ready to just stomp somebody's ass.
So today we're gonna get you in with another little quick fucking repair video. This is something that, yes, the junkie does make mistakes in his legendness. Alright, what we got going on now is a brake relay valve. This is a brake relay valve.
So then you explain, you know, you're opening, you want to get people caught in the first 30 seconds. So I've told you kind of about the whole video. I have a song in here that's badass. Alright, then we have to edit out where I almost choked on myself. But all that stuff, so I'll get a couple clips rendered up here, or, you know, clipped all up, all edited together and stuff like that, and then I'll come back and show it to you. But this is how I pick my music every time. I think it's fun to change it up. You guys know that I like, you know, rap, country, and rock and roll. I like really all kinds of music, but I try to pick a video or a music that's kind of fun and opening, just to get people to be like, yeah, this dude, like, you know, like, they can tell by the entrance song how the video is going to do. So the song is kind of upbeat. You know that this is going to be a fun and exciting video and all that shit. That's what I'm trying to get across to people in the first 30 seconds, okay? That's really all I need to catch your attention. I have a whole bunch of fucks in there and, you know, kind of showing me working on stuff. So this is how I do it. So let me get this edited up here a little bit, and then we'll come back to you here in a little bit. Okay, guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm kind of going to show you how I got this clip together, okay? And I use certain words, like when I first start the video, so I can kind of clip it out. You'll see what I'm saying here in a second.
Here is what I got to get, so. All right.
See how I said alrighty? So now I know that this is the beginning of my video, so I'm going to scroll along just a little bit longer.
Alrighty guys, I got the right side.
So I got to go back here to where I said that. Alright. So it takes a little bit.
Alrighty guys.
So what I'm going to do is I hit B again, and this is just a razor blade. A, Command X. Alright. So now we'll come back here.
Guys, I got the right size tools here.
See how it's smooth into that transition right there? That's what you're looking for. But also we're looking for that our picture quality is really good. We're in frame. What we're working on is close to in frame. A lot of times you can't get it in frame, which is okay, but it is what it is for, you know, the type of videos. I'm not a fucking professional here. I'm just trying to show you, you know,
valves and a couple different configuration.
So, you know, you're just, what you're doing is you have to watch the whole video. So, like, when you release hour-long videos and stuff, I've watched that video a couple times just by clipping it together. And I have a good, like, memory, so I know when I shot this video what I was talking about and all that shit. And I know kind of what segment I want to go. It takes a long time to shoot repair videos, guys. It adds a lot of time to your to the project anyway, and now we're down here fucking, then we got to edit this whole fucking thing together, you know, so it would be a great video. If not, if I tried to shoot this all one thing, you know, we're going to have 40 minutes of solid video, and that takes longer. So when you're first starting out, what I recommend is shoot maybe 5 to 7 minute videos, and I would say have it clipped together, especially if you have a short attention span. Okay, you don't want to have 30-minute long clips because you'll get bored of watching yourself. Yes, everybody will get bored of watching yourself. So you have to figure out, what's my timeline. And I shoot, the longest that I shoot is about 10-minute clips at one time. Then I'll stop and take a break and get something to drink and rethink about what I'm talking about and then go at it again. Because I know in my editing area, I don't want to watch a 15-minute segment. It takes a long time to do that. So just try to do it in short little blips and get those short little blips as best as you can. And another thing, if you have it on your camera, before you stop moving from scene to scene, what I always do is play the video back to make sure that everything that I was talking about is in frame, okay, and that my voice and everything sounds clear. That, and if you're working in a loud area, you have to learn to, as soon as you hear that loud noise come, stop talking, okay? And then when the loud noise starts again, talk about, start over talking about what you were before, so you can try to match that clip up to get it to where, yes, the frame's going to move, but, what you're talking about, you're not trying to yell over something else. So that's just a little bit of pointers of how I'm doing it. As you can see, I got the video all the way done here, okay? The video is about 36 minutes long and stuff like that. And I got this in there. So what this is that I come up over here in the titles again. I drag just a basic title down, okay? And what that gives me is this Snap-on Junkie. Now, I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, why do you put that down there? It's good to have a watermark in your channel, right? Because with all these people out here on YouTube stealing content and all that shit, what this does is it allows you to kind of know that this is your thing. It just makes another hard way for them to steal your content. So then what I do is I drag it all the way over, through the whole video. I always do this at the end. It's kind of like my finishing thing. And then you could see here,
it's Justin the Snap-on
we got this going, and this is all the way there. Alright, now you can see that that's how our title's going to be. Everything looks good. We got that. We've clipped everything together, like I said earlier. This computer is a lot easier. I can blade stuff out and all that stuff. That's how I kind of do it, like I showed you earlier. Alright, now how I do the videos to YouTube is that in this app they have this sharing feature. I'll click on that, okay? So what it does is it tells me that we're in 4K just by this resolution, 38 by 40 by 221. We're in 59.94 frames a second. We got stereo, all that shit. The movie is in QuickTime Movie, and it's set to private. Now, you're probably like, why do you set it to private? Well, this is how I get it on my Patreon account and all that stuff, okay? And it also, what it does is it tells me the gigs. So this is 6.25 gigs estimated. It's always lower than that by the time you get it up. This will probably be a 6 gig video. All right, and it'll take a couple hours to get up on YouTube. But that's kind of how I've been doing it because I don't want to render all this shit to my goddamn computer. It just bogs up too much hard drive and it'll be harder to, do whatever. But I hope this gives you a good background of what I have to do to get the videos up there, so you guys may have a little bit more respect and all that stuff. But for you guys, that are just shooting YouTube videos, I hope this helps you. It's not that hard to do these videos. Yes, I've invested a ton of money into my YouTube channel, and that's what it takes to get a successful YouTube channel. And you're going to have to be willing to work on it and all that stuff. But anyway, that's how I do that, and I hope you enjoy this. I hope you enjoyed this video of doing the behind the scenes stuff. I wanted to kind of show you, what it kind of does and how long this editing process takes. Like I said, it's probably going to take me about, it'll take 2 hours to render or to get this video up on YouTube, and then I'll pick all my titles, tags, all that shit. Once I get it up on YouTube, I fix all that, monetize the video, and all that shit. So all I have to do is, if I want to release a video, I just get up and move it from unlisted to viewered, and that's how I do it. But like always, guys, go to my Patreon account, all my other social media accounts, the link's in the description. Check all that bullshit out, you know, the typical fucking shit, whatever. But like always, guys, thanks for watching, and I gotta fucking go.